G'day, how's it going? Good to see you here again. Alright, today is New Year's Eve, so it's the last day of 2018, and for dinner we're putting together some stuff on the barbecue because on Christmas Day the oven blew up. As you can see, some potato, kumara, lots of garlic, heaps of butter over there because I happen to like butter, a couple of zucchinis, and in here is an eggplant. And yeah, we'll let that roast, and then when it's nearly ready we'll put some lamb chops in there as well. Now, because it's New Year's, of course, we've all got to make a whole pile of New Year's resolutions. Well, we don't have to, and normally I don't bother with that sort of thing, but this year I actually want to do some stuff, and I want to achieve something, so I'm going to set some New Year's resolutions, and here's what they are. I mow the lawns quite often, but keeping them mowed is a lot trickier. So that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. I've got this pallet of paving blocks now. It's been sitting there for about 18 months. I'm going to finish doing the paving. Another thing I want to do is weed the garden and keep it weed free. Clearing up this pile of sand, that's part of paving. You've seen in the past I've had a pretty good veggie garden. Right now, I don't have a pretty good veggie garden. I'm going to get that back in operation as well. I've also got to tidy this lot up. Believe it or not, that's actually a rock garden under there. I wouldn't believe it. Another thing people never believe is I've actually got quite a nice dahlia patch that I really like growing. I've got a lot of dahlia bulbs. Right now, only 2 of them have come up. So that's something else I've got to fix. Most of these things are fairly generic, and they're the kind of New Year's resolutions most people make every single year, and of course never keep, and may start off with good effort and all that sort of thing, but they don't really. There was one I made for 2018, was I was going to build a garden shed that looked like a cabin in the woods out the back, and hey, I did that. I also wanted to save up and get an electric skateboard, because, well, all vloggers have to have an electric skateboard. I've got that. So I guess that brings me to the more ambitious of the New Year's resolutions that I'm going to make this year, and that is to create 1,000 videos in the next 12 months. As has been pointed out to me a number of times, yeah, I realise that means around 3 a day, and 3 a day is actually just shy of 1,100. But I'm going to go for 1,000. Now, they're not all going to be vlogs, obviously, but I do want to try and do a vlog every day of some sort. Some of them are going to be more ambitious, some of them less ambitious, and yeah, I'm going to stockpile some, maybe do 2 or 3 a day, so that when I've got bad days I've got something else to push out. I'm going to try to do 365 vlogs. I won't make it, but I'm going to do the best I can. I'm also going to try and do some sort of gaming video every day. It's something that does interest me, and I do have a passion for, but I just don't get much time for it. So part of that is to make sure that I put some time aside for doing that kind of recreational stuff for myself, and also just sharing it out there and being social with that. So whether those go directly on YouTube or whether I do them on Twitch or a mixture of both or something along those lines, we'll see what happens there. The third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do around about 300 YouTube video help kind of tutorial things, and now, yeah, I know every man and his dog is doing those things these days, and it's a bit of a cliche being online, being a YouTuber, and being a YouTuber about being a YouTuber, but what I want to do is something that's a bit more different to the usual video help kind of things. There's a lot of them that delve into the gear or the social around it and all that sort of things. I want to do more of the actual practical hands-on setting things up, settings, lighting techniques, and putting those things into practice and demonstrating them. So I want to take what is out there and quite a saturated market and just do something a little bit different to what other people are doing with that, and try and add some more value to it. The thing about doing 1,000 videos over 12 months though isn't about getting that number of videos made. I'll be quite happy if it's 500, I'll be ecstatic if it's 15. It's not going to be 15, but the whole point of that is less about the number of videos that somebody could put out over a year, but to see if I can develop processes and methods and controls and a tool set, and that's that kind of thing that I can use to be able to create that 1,000 videos and still maintain a good quality, and improve on that quality, make them more consistent, and put the effort into creating content and not repeating the same development of things day to day. You know, not always rebuilding titles and replanning something. I want to be able to shoot more efficiently, only shoot what I need for the edit, and yeah, basically plan things out properly. And I want to prove that you can create 1,000 videos in a year without killing yourself. Yeah. All of this over here behind me, by the way, that's a community veggie garden that some guys have been putting together, and they've been doing a fantastic job on it. It's something I've been wanting to go over and help out with, and I have been down from time to time and got them some fresh plants and things like that to put in there. But I'm hoping to do more things like that and get involved in these things as well. We'll see what happens here. And so the obvious question is, how do I actually think I'm going to achieve all of this? You know, I can't just sort of start now and expect it to carry on, and that's correct. I actually started on this beginning of November. I've been developing these templates, and I've been working out some processes, and I've been trying things out, and I've been planning things, coming up with lists of topic ideas and things like that. And there's a few tools that I've been using to help me with this. First of all is the ability to create template projects in Final Cut Pro. You can do the same with Premiere or Vegas or whatever it is that you're using, even on your phone if you want to. Anything that you've got you can edit a video on, you can generally create a templated project for. So find out what's the same in every video that you're making, and save that off, and you've got it ready to go. So now when I have to create titles, I don't have to go and build a whole title sequence. I just drop the video for the day in, and I know the shots that I need for the video, and I can drop those shots in and just change the text in the titles, and only maybe 1 or 2 bits out of 4 or 5 bits of text, because a lot of them are the same. So that's something that's really easy to do. I've also been using TUBEBUDDY. Now TUBEBUDDY is absolutely awesome. If you don't use it and you're a YouTuber or you create videos and you plan things of any sort, TUBEBUDDY is definitely worth getting. There's a link down below with an affiliate link on it. If you go and check that one out, then you'll be all good. Another thing that people talk about a lot is gear. I'm planning to try out a whole heap of new gear this year, but I've got a stable set of gear that I'm going to be using myself. First of all is this one here. It's the GoPro 7 Hero Black, and I've got the Rode Video micro mic on that one with that big ugly dongle that nobody likes, but you know, once it's on there, and as long as it's actually recording audio, then who cares about whether it's a big ugly dongle or not, it works. And with the GoPro 7 and the Hyper Smooth, I mean, this is just a winning combination for vlogging. Unfortunately I can't see what I'm shooting, but hey, you get pretty used to that, to be honest. Far more important is decent sound, which is what I haven't been doing so well this last year. I'm going to do sound a lot better this coming up year. I've got this microphone here, I've got microphones dedicated for my other cameras and things that I'm going to be using. I'm also planning for each of the videos. I know what the video is going to be about when I start, instead of trying to scratch a video, edit together later to try and make a story out of what I've done during the day. That sometimes works, that sometimes is really lame, and you just end up shooting a whole day, spending hours editing and throwing it away because it didn't work. I'm going to be coming up with my topics, my keywords, my titles, that sort of thing, and then I'm going to go get the shots I need to tell the story about that topic. That means my edit's going to be a lot quicker, blah blah blah, all that kind of thing. So that's yeah, that's how some of the efficiencies and what I'm doing are going to work, and how it's going to help a lot. Now what I'm going to do is dump all this stuff. I'm going to go edit this one together and post it up, and I'm going to finish tidying up some of the little bits on templates that I've been wanting to do for the last few days. I'm going to cut out another couple of jobs that I've got to finish off, finish cooking dinner, that's the main thing, and get back to the other things I'm doing. Going to start with another Minecraft video soon, and I'm going to do a video editing tutorial coming up. I might show you how to make a template. See you later.